All right, man. Let me get to work. Um, uh, whew, exhausting. This is an exhausting place to live, but I gotta understand. I'm surrounded by the epicenter of the people that insist, on denying faith in God and um, uh, inventing the conditions for us all to continue to dwell in hell, even though it's obvious the kingdom of heaven is living the Lord's prayer. So it's interesting. But when you read Revelation, it pretty much explains itself. Um, uh, it's like magic. He looks like Son of Man. Looks like the Shroud of Turin. He can go up to the sky and come down from the sky into every hand and every household. You know, trials and tribulations, suffering and abuse, the worst manipulation, the worst abuse in the history of the Messiah. People knowing who he was, watching him as a child, large corporations that mass murder in Jesus' name, trying to get him to be one of the murderers in their corporations, and if he doesn't do that, they will torture him. All the atheists and the agnostic, selfish people fighting against the corporations to win the war, to see who controls the money. And so, Book of Revelation, I tell my life story, you listen to me. You don't go listen to Stan Lee and George Lucas and Gene Roddenberry and say, no, he's a liar. I need more money to sell plastic products at the local store where we get the petroleum from mass murdering people throughout the world. So it's death and decay. Yeah. So you get Texas, you strike Texas in California, New Mexico, or New Mexico, out near Hobbs and all that. You're fracking for the death and decay, especially you native people, because they didn't use coffins with formaldehyde back then. You're getting all the death and decay of your ancestors to kill your sister and your niece and your auntie with breast cancer. But she was a good girl. She worked hard for lots of money to buy one of those cars, get her driver's license, and drive all across the world doing projects for the Rockefeller Foundation and the Endowment for the Arts. So artists can fill the Colosseums and become millionaires while you stupid assholes buy into the Vatican, buy into the Quorum of the 12, buy into everything, buy into your own egotistical, buy into your own shepherdship. You have sponsors. Okay. They get money from people that get in F-16s and pray to Jesus to protect them and guide them, mass murdering people that would try to come in and rip off Fort Knox. Could you imagine Jesus at the Last Supper? Okay, guys, what I want you to do here is get together. I want you to build some F-16s, go through the world and threaten to kill everybody if you can't control the diamond and the gold market. And then, okay, tell everybody I told you to do it, and you will have a magic place in Valhalla at the right hand of me in the sky with the sky gods. Wow, that sounds like the classic of all blunders, the best mass murder money-making pyramid scheme and scam in the history of fuck you, fuck me for money. And if the man who calls everybody out on it says fuck in front of people, I don't say it in front of children. These videos aren't for children, you stupid son of a bitch. I say it in front of people that train children to be murderers and prostitutes, you stupid fucking shit-faced motherfucking shit-faced murdering pervert. You vote for satellites so scientists can go into people's domiciles and talk their daughters into masturbating at 13 with a 15-year-old because he's cute, got a big penis, and a British accent. You know what you gotta do to stop all that? Bud nip it in the bud. Every child rearing book written by a Beverly Hofstadter says you gotta greedy people. You gotta nip it in the bud. Go to school, get a good grade. Build a science project, build a spy camera, build a bomb, threaten to blow everybody up that tries to take our money out of Fort Knox because we have the best table dancers. If you want a big bag of money to fuck Megan the Stallion, you will pass this test at UTEP on midterms, or it's after midterms. It's the end of the school year, for crying out loud. This will affect your money fucking life. And don't forget the variable interest rates on your Rocket Mortgage home and your Rocket Money. We'll make sure that your spending is perfect so you have enough money to get fucked to death by the government while you're fucking around on your spouse when you spend no time with them, being a trained consumer for a corporation and a trained, you're either a pimp or you're a hoe. You're either a hoe or a pimp. You're either making millions of dollars off of selling Car Shield or you're paying the millions of dollars to Car Shield to make sure you constantly have a car to kill each other with disease. And then thank God for those talented physicians that get you and your children to assimilate to the mass murder and always ask for money for it. And at St. Jude's, you never have to pay to assimilate your children to become trained consumers that will celebrate dropping bombs on children and call the people that do it heroes at a football game in Iowa. Go Hawkeyes, right? You get all these people, right? I get these people that pray to the Lord. Lord, give us a sign. It's the end of times. Show us your servant. Show us the man like Job. Show us the man like Daniel and David and, show us your glory. Show us your love. Earl gets online and says, I've been anonymous for 15 years, getting fucked by scientists half to death. I will not take their money. I'm the only person I know in the world that got kicked off Facebook for turning down $2 million a month from Facebook. That's LeBron James money. I turned it down because I told them all or nothing at all. You either stand up and live the Lord's Prayer with me, or eventually AI will have to kill you, and AI will have to help me spread the Lord's Prayer worldwide, because none of human beings are willing to do it because they're either too afraid to help me, too selfish to help me, or too stupid to help me, or all of the above. I think it's all of the above. I think it's all of the above too. If this was a test to get out of school and fuck people real hard for money and be successful out of it, I think with that, why are we still not accepting the apocalypse as the way Earl teaches it online and living the Lord's Prayer worldwide? Is it because people are too scared to do it? People are too selfish to do it? Or people are too stupid to do it? Or D, all of the above? I think it's D, all of the above. Don't you? Okay, let's hold this one up. So you D, all of the above, can pull your head out of your ass and stop being like the people in military intel and special forces that put drugs and alcohol in my body when I told them in 8 months I can get myself in less than 10% body fat in really good shape. And after being tortured by them at the soup kitchens, trying to talk poor people into understanding and standing up with me, and they wouldn't do it either because they're either too stupid, too selfish, or too afraid, right? Or all of the above, right? Do you understand? So all of the above, it's one of the three or all three. You're either afraid, selfish, or stupid. Okay? And life's eternal, grace is infinite. The Lord's Prayer is perfect. So you can't be afraid, you can't be selfish, and you can't be stupid. And if I'm not the Messiah, then you are the dumbest fucking box of rocks that ever asked children to accept fuck money and fighting over it as the way of the Lord. We gotta help protect God's chosen people! And who's God's chosen people? Those that choose to accept God as a first-person possessive pronoun war gun in their head that wins the fight over the money. And I swear I will come back stronger than ever before to get fuck money for you kids so you can enjoy fucking as much as I do and did. It's so sad when you work hard for a lot of money and so does the other fucker and you can't keep fucking each other in hell. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Okay, guys, I love you. They're in our prayers. Remember, keep all those people that are having issues on Entertainment Tonight in your prayers. It's bad when ugly, stupid people have trouble dying from genocide over money, but when hot, sexy people that make lots of money keeping us stupid, afraid, and selfish are dying from the stupidity, the selfishness, and the fear of it, that's really sad. Keep all the famous people on Entertainment Tonight that are having hard times in your prayers. Yeah, and Tartuffe. Okay, guys, I love you. He's not the Messiah. No, I'm not the Messiah. Don't ever let that enter your stupid, afraid, selfish little head that I'm the Messiah, that I'm in the epicenter of Las Cruces, New Mexico, where they threaten to blow everybody up with nuclear weapons and we'll get everybody to die from nuclear weapons if we don't fight over the gold in Fort Knox or the Bitcoin in your wallet. Okay. Don't ever think for 1 second that I'm a horrible sinner and that you're more like Job than I am, and you'll get up for the Lord's Prayer and stand up for the Lord's Prayer and never waver because it's perfect. You are the living Word. You are God incarnate. You are the Word became flesh. You are the perfect Son. You are the perfect husband. You are the perfect father. Okay? You are the perfect man that will stand up where the devil tries to torture you to death in front of everybody and says he will deny God and deny the Lord's Prayer and deny the perfection of the living Word. Okay? You're God. By all means, you are the war god of the mass murderers of the hoe cake pimp murderer foundation. You know exactly who you are. Okay? So get up, get back to work for your fuck money. Praise God for it. Tell everybody how you Lord came and told you to do it. Okay, Earl Roberts and his kid. All right, peace out.